Hey everybody, how's it going? So today I'd like to announce that we are teaching logic board repair classes at the store again. We used to do tutoring services back in 2015, 16, 17, and 18, and at the end of 2018, I got rid of this altogether. The reason I got rid of it is because business was ramping up, and after the CBC News piece came out, it was clear that it was going to be impossible to be able to actually fit students in the store. I had to hire 4 more people to keep up with business, and that was 12 people in a store that was 650 square feet, so not exactly conducive to being able to fit people in the store for teaching. I've been getting a lot of emails from people asking when I would do courses again, and we are going to start doing them now. I wanted to start doing them again when I moved. A big part of the reason that I moved to this facility is so that I could do courses again, and so that we could also fit a few more techs in the store. And then COVID happened, which just kind of threw a wrench into everything. My ability to time things. I feel like the people that bought BlackBerry at 26 or GameStop at 450. I moved right before the real estate market tanked and right before COVID ravaged the economy. But now that things are picking back up again, now that the city is reopening, and now that I see that the vaccines appear to actually be more effective in reducing hospitalizations among the Delta variants than original COVID, I am comfortable having small groups to have a small course at the store again, where we teach component level motherboard repair, visual inspection, basic electronics, some basic electronics theory, how to solder QFNs, BGAs, do reballing, run micro jumpers under chips and all that kind of stuff, and also help you work on your boards. I feel comfortable to be able to offer those again. There's a link down below for anybody who's interested in signing up. And something that I want to make clear here, 100% clear, is that there's nothing that I'm going to be going over in this course that I haven't gone over in a video. I do not believe in having a model where I give you 75% of the information for free on YouTube, but if you want that last 25%, you got to pay for the course. I don't believe in that. That's not how I do business. That's not how I operate. Everything that we will be going over in this course, and I do mean everything, is something that I have covered on YouTube in a free video that is in my MacBook component level logic board repairs playlist. There's nothing I'm going over here that I haven't put on repair.wiki or put on my YouTube channel at some point in time. This is for people who want in-person instruction because it will improve their technical capabilities, or because there's something that they're missing that if they work with someone in person, they think that they'll be able to get. But I'm not going to be giving you some magical piece of information in this course that doesn't already exist on YouTube. I've put it all out there already. All the information is there if someone wants to learn. If you are having issues when you're, trying to solder a jumper wire under a chip, or there's an issue you're having when you're trying to do BGA, micro BGA soldering, or reballing something, or there's something you're always getting wrong when you're troubleshooting, I want to be able to help with that, and so do my staff members who are also admittedly going to be doing most of the teaching. They're just better at this than I am. Like, Paul solders better than I do. Camille has a degree in electronics. I failed chemistry in first year of college. The people that work here are more knowledgeable than I am at this point. They have long since surpassed me at this, and they're just fundamentally better. So I'm going to be there for the first course, for a bit of the course, because I want to see how everything goes. I honestly kind of miss doing this in some sense, so I kind of want to be there for it. But my staff, who are just fundamentally better at this than I, will be doing most of the teaching. Now, a few things to note is that A, you should have a repair business before you come here. You should understand how to do basic repairs before you come here. I'm not teaching you how to open a MacBook. I'm not teaching you how to take the board out and put it back in or any of that stuff. We are going to be jumping into board repair, MacBook board repair, and you should be engaged in the business of doing this already, and you should also have stuff to bring with you. The most fun part of this are the open lab sections, where we get to work with you on fixing devices that you've brought and working with you on troubleshooting them by asking open-ended questions as you're going through it. If you have nothing to bring, this will probably disappoint you. We will have things to work on here, but you really should be bringing some devices of your own. So there's going to be a link down below for anybody who's interested in signing up. And again, if you're not able to afford something like this, by all means, my component level board repair playlist goes over everything. I don't believe in a business model where we keep secrets, where you only give out this much of the information, but the rest of it is behind a paywall. This is for people who want an in-person experience so that they can improve their skill set. Lastly, some people will be taking this course to find out that this is not what they are meant to do in the world. I took a lifeguarding course that included a section on CPR AED. I took this course twice. I failed both times. I tried to take it again a few years later. I failed for the third time. So what I was paying to learn was that if somebody is drowning or suffocating to death or choking to death, that the best thing I can do is stay away from them, because if I try to help them, I will kill them the same way that I repeatedly killed the doll. Some people will figure out by taking this course that this is not for them. This is not for everybody. Not everybody is going to succeed at doing component level board repair because our brains are all done differently. Again, I can do component level board repair. I also can barely prepare a cream cheese bagel, and I can't save the doll when the doll is suffocating. So there are things that we are good at, there are things we are bad at, and you'll learn through this course if this is for you. And also, you will learn how to become better at board repair if this is something that is for you, and add some bottom line to your business. So that's about it for today. And as always, I hope you learned something, and hope to see you there.